In this podcast episode, the host welcomes Professor Brian Cox, a well-known physicist and television presenter. The conversation begins with a discussion about high performance and what it means to Professor Cox. He explains that high performance, for him, is about doing a good job and paying attention to detail in whatever profession or field one is in. He emphasizes the importance of practice and taking responsibility for one's own success. The conversation then delves into the concept of being willing to be bad at something in order to become good at it. Professor Cox shares his personal experience of getting a D in math and realizing that he hadn't practiced enough. He believes that very few people are naturally great at something and that practice is key to improvement. The discussion then shifts to the role of passion in high performance. Professor Cox shares that he has always been passionate about space and astronomy, which has driven his career in television and academia. He believes that passion is necessary for success and that finding something one is passionate about is unpredictable but crucial. The conversation explores the role of luck in success, with Professor Cox acknowledging that luck has played a part in his career. However, he also emphasizes the importance of hard work and taking advantage of opportunities that come one's way. The conversation then turns to the importance of being willing to ask questions and expose one's ignorance. Professor Cox believes that it is essential to be honest with oneself and others about what one doesn't know. He encourages a mindset of continuous learning and perseverance in the face of challenges. The discussion also touches on the ability to communicate complex ideas in a way that is accessible to a wide audience. Professor Cox attributes this skill to his own process of understanding difficult concepts and being able to explain them in simple terms. He emphasizes the importance of honesty and avoiding jargon when communicating complex ideas. The conversation then explores the concept of being comfortable with the unknown. Professor Cox explains that scientists are constantly faced with being wrong and that this is a necessary part of the learning process. He believes that being comfortable with uncertainty and being open to new evidence is crucial for progress and growth. The conversation continues with a discussion about the importance of humility and being open to changing one's mind. Professor Cox shares that he has changed his views on certain topics, such as Brexit, through a process of learning and understanding different perspectives. He emphasizes the importance of seeking evidence and being willing to admit when one is wrong. When asked about the advice he gives to his son, Cox emphasizes the significance of recognizing one's own existence and the opportunities it presents. He encourages his son to pursue his interests and be curious about the world, highlighting the importance of finding something worth being excited about. Cox also discusses his passion for learning and his love for exploring new ideas and concepts. He shares his experience of working on live shows with symphony orchestras, where he combines music with narratives about cosmology and astronomy. He believes that collaboration between different art forms can lead to new and interesting discoveries. The conversation then shifts to the topic of patience. Cox acknowledges that we live in a fast-paced world where instant gratification is the norm. However, he emphasizes the importance of being patient and allowing ideas to develop over time. He believes that patience is necessary for creativity and learning, and that rushing through things can hinder the process. The discussion then delves into the concept of doubt. Cox believes that doubt should be welcomed and embraced, as it allows for growth and learning. He encourages individuals to question their beliefs and be open to new information and perspectives. He also emphasizes the importance of humility in the face of nature and the universe, recognizing the vastness and complexity of the world around us. When asked about his optimism for the future, Cox expresses concern about the polarization of political debates and the potential consequences of our actions. He believes that our actions on Earth can have far-reaching effects in the universe, and that it is our responsibility to maintain meaning and purpose in the galaxy. The conversation concludes with a discussion on self-reflection and growth. Cox reflects on his past experiences and acknowledges that he has made mistakes along the way. However, he believes that it is important to accept one's history and learn from it, rather than dwelling on regrets. Cox also shares his weaknesses and strengths. He admits that he struggles with decision-making and tends to avoid difficult choices. However, he considers his optimism and sense of possibility to be his greatest strength, as it allows him to find interesting and exciting opportunities. In terms of book recommendations, Cox suggests The Big Picture, by Sean Carroll, which explores the origins of life and the meaning of the universe. He also mentions Something Deeply Hidden, by Carroll, which delves into the deep structure of nature. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe.